You are listening to Telling Tales by Namrata. Hello, kids. In the last episode, we heard how Ram met Hanuman and Sugriv. Sugriv told Ram and Lakshman the story of how his brother Bali took the kingdom from him. So Ram and Sugriv made a proposal where Ram will help Sugriv regain his kingdom and wife, while Sugriv would reciprocate and help Ram find his wife Sita. Let's listen as to how Ram helped Sugriv in getting his kingdom back from Bali. After a couple of days, Sugriv yelled out, Bali! Openly challenging his elder brother. Sugriv was just following Ram's instructions. He had been reluctant to challenge Bali, but Ram assured him by saying, You will fight and I will kill. Tightening his waistcloth, Sugriv yelled out again. Ram, Lakshman, and Hanuman had positioned themselves behind a tree. As soon as Bali saw Sugriv, it triggered a volcano of hatred in Bali. Both the brothers stood facing each other with eyes of hatred. It was a gruesome fight. The number of cuts, bruises, and wounds on both their bodies were uncountable. They pounded, they punched, they kicked, they slapped with struggling arms and stony hearts. Slowly, Sugriv's strength began to wane, but Bali's strength was still the same as it was in the beginning. Remember, kids? Bali had the magical pendant. So this time again, the pendant had done its job by draining Sugriv and giving Bali half of his brother's strength. Sugriv desperately began to look around for Ram. Where was his savior? Bali was now holding Sugriv by his neck against a boulder. Sugriv struggled to free himself. The very next moment, Bali's shrill laughter dissipated into silence. He staggered, let go of his hold on Sugriv and fell backwards. Sugriv was surprised and relieved. Then he saw a golden arrow embedded in Bali's chest. Bali was clueless as to what hit him. Soon enough, Ram came and stood in front of him. Bali had just one question. He asked, Why did you shoot an innocent monkey from behind a tree? Please answer this before I die and get free. Ram, without any hatred, explained to Bali all the things that he had done wrong. Kidnapping Sugriv's wife was one reason. Bali's sinful behavior and unjustified hatred against Sugriv was another. And finally, it was Ram's promise to help Sugriv. When Ram offered these explanations, Bali asked for forgiveness. He called Sugriv close to him and handed over the kingdom to him, ending all enmity between them. He handed over his son Angad to Ram for protection. Sugriv hugged his brother, feeling sorry for the tragic end. So this was how Sugriv gained kingdom from Bali with the help of Ram. Now, how would Sugriv help Ram to find his wife Sita? Stay tuned to know in the next episode.